The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go here on a Thursday night. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
They're right here.
The lefty right to the air to start. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Hill brought in motion. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. That one caught by Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll toss it here to Achane. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
In motion comes Beckham. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Cole Bishop up to make the play. Second and 7.
44. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A big-time play for the Dolphins. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Tua now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Tua to throw again. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
From the gun, it's Allen. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Ready. 7-on-3, kick. Out.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, get set. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Bills with the early advantage. And work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down. On play action, Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Allen going to give it to Cook. The speed on display. He's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will get out in front 17-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Third down and 9. Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Miami.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Again, it's Tua. And that is brought in to the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. They'll return this from the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Josh Allen on the bootleg. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Second down and 8. Tony, the man in motion. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing is Tua. They try to set up the screen to Mostert. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now it's Tua. He'll drop this one down to Mostert. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Third and 2, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Tony, the man in motion. Now Allen on 1st down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Dolphins 17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half.
Jason Sanders is the kicker for Miami.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's Achan to the 5-yard line. Now here's second and goal. One more time, it's Achan. And he bounces it to the outside, and he's in. Devon Achan, touchdown Miami. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken around the 11. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Bills 27, Dolphins 24.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Turbo one high.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
On the handoff, this is Achan.
Yeah, at some point you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Tua now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And now it's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Once again, it's Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is caught at the 3. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Achane. And he'll go down. Back at the 4.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Tua gives it to Mostert. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Third and goal. Hill brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's got another one. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 2nd down, Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Uh-oh. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. They'll return this from the 11. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Play action. It's Allen. Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here's a give to HN. Yeah. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Mostert from the pistol. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Hill brought in motion. Once again, it's Mostert. He is in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Allen to throw. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Allen. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up second down. On play action, Allen looking downfield for Coleman. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. Ho-ho! And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. To throw is Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Here comes a return. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Allen to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Tony. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's complete left side to Tony. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the 1st.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll find his running back, Cook.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here's Berrios on the return. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. In motion comes Beckham. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Dolphins first down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Pass's kick is good, and the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
All right.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. All right, fellas, listen up.
Tua. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. And remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
One last throw here for Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0.